Hello everybody and welcome to Open Arms. Today we're going to be discussing one of the most misunderstood Michigan gun laws, open carry versus concealed carry. There are a lot of people who own pistols who are unfamiliar how to properly carry and transport that firearm. You may not notice, most gun cases do not happen on the streets. Most gun cases happen in cars during traffic stops. So, what is open carry? Open carry is anytime you have a firearm in an outside holster and it sits outside your clothes and you can see that firearm from every angle. So as you can see, right now I am open carrying a pistol and you can see this pistol from every angle. I have an outside holster, all right? So whether I'm in the front of you, I'm on the side of you, from behind it, you can see this firearm. This is open carry. My hoodie, my shirt is tucked inside my pants. So therefore, the firearm, the holster is not covered at all. This is considered open carry. Who can open carry in Michigan? Anyone 18 years of older who passes a background check. In order to get a firearm, you don't have a CPL, you must go get a purchase permit. A purchase permit you get from the police station. So from 18 to 20, if you want a pistol, you have to get a purchase permit from the police station. You cannot purchase a firearm from an FFL dealer or a gun store from 18 to 20. You have to purchase a firearm from a private seller. Who is a private seller? A private seller is anyone who has registered guns in their name, who is not an FFL dealer. So if you are from 18 to 20 and you want a pistol, you have to get it from a private seller. What is a pistol? A pistol is anything with a barrel length shorter than 14 inches. That is considered a pistol. So let's say I open carry and I don't have my CPL and I decide to take my shirt and just simply put it down over my gun and cover it up. Now the firearm, I still have an outside holster. I just simply took my shirt and covered up the firearm. But at this point, this is no longer considered concealed. So in order for me to have my shirt covered over the open carry firearm, I would need my CPL. So let's say I put on a coat. At this point, if I got the coat and I cover it up, it's considered a concealed. Same thing. All right, so waistband coat. So I'll just simply put it this way. I can open carry it that way, button it up. I'm fine. This is open carry. But I'm getting ready to leave, step into my car. So at that point, if I don't have my CPL, I cannot be in my car with a loaded pistol. So in order for me to have that pistol in my vehicle, it has to go inside of the trunk. Anytime the firearm is in the trunk, it's considered transporting. I'm transporting the firearm from one location to the next. Not only the firearm has to be in the trunk, but it has to be unloaded, meaning no ammunition or magazine can be in a firearm, and the firearm needs to be in the trunk in a locked, secure gun case. The ammunition and the magazine can be in the vehicle, in the center console, or the glove compartment. If you don't have a car and you have a truck, then at that point, the firearm could be in the center console, in the lockbox, and the magazine and the ammunition can be separated in the glove compartment. Say I don't have my CPL, I practice my open carry, I got an AR pistol. This is an AR pistol, barrel length 10.5 inches. So anything with a barrel length shorter than 14 inches is considered a pistol. This is an ARP, 10.5 inch barrel, it is unloaded. So without my CPL, is this considered open carry? It's a pistol. So can I walk around open carrying an ARP like this? The answer is no. You cannot walk around with an AR pistol holding it this way and be considered open carry. In order for you to open an AR pistol, it gotta be on a sling. If you don't have it on a sling, you can get easily hit with a felonious assault case. Someone can allege you threaten them with that firearm. And whether it's on a sling or not, honestly, if you're walking down the street with this thing and the police see you, they're gonna stop you and it's gonna definitely hold up your day. So now I got it on the sling. So at this point, this would be considered legal. So it's on a sling, so I can legally walk around with my AR pistol in public looking stupid. Just an opinion, just what I'm saying, but Again, my time is valuable, so if I'm walking down the street with my open carry AR and the police see me, it's highly likely they're going to stop me and investigate my purpose and reason for open carrying at that time. Concealed carry. So now that same firearm that I had with the outside holster, I put it in the inside of the waistband holster, and now I'm concealed. So now you see the firearm in the inside holster, whether it's covered up or a piece of the grip is showing, it's still considered concealed because it's inside of my pants. So in order to conceal carry, you gotta have your CPL. When you get your CPL, if you wanted to open carry, you can. You have the option to open carry or conceal carry. If you don't have a CPL, then you cannot conceal carry. You can only open carry. To conceal carry, you gotta be 21 years of age, pass a background check. Whether you have your CPL or you just use your firearm in open carry, there are locations that we are not allowed to carry a concealed firearm or open carry. So this is straight from the Michigan State Police website, Prohibited premises. Individuals licensed to carry a concealed pistol by Michigan or another state are prohibited from carrying a concealed pistol or portable device that uses electromuscular disruption technology on the following premises. They're referring to a taser or a stun gun. Schools or school property, but may carry while in a vehicle on school property while dropping off or picking up if a parent or a legal guardian. So if you take kids to school, you're allowed to have the firearm on you in a car, but you cannot take it inside of the school. So you go into school, leave the firearm in the vehicle. Public or private daycare centers, public or private child care agencies, or public or private child placement agency, sports arena or stadium. 4, a tavern where the primary source of income is the sale of alcoholic liquor by the glass consumed on premises. So that would be like bars, nightclubs, gentlemen clubs, any place where alcohol is over 51% of the income and is consumed on property. A lot of restaurants do carry in alcohol, but if the primary income is food, then you can carry at an Applebee's, Red Lobster's, Olive Garden, or any new restaurant they got out, as long as they don't enforce their own policy of weapons prohibited on property by posting like a sign or something that says weapons prohibited, firearms prohibited. So if you see a sign like that, then you gotta leave the firearm in the car. Any property or facility owned or operated by the church, synagogue, mosque, temple, or other place of worship, unless presiding officials allow concealed weapons. The entertainment facility that the individual knows or should know has a seating capacity of 2,500 or more. So smaller venues other than sports arenas, Fox Theater, Aretha Franklin Theaters, Soundboard, the Fillmore. A lot of these places already have security measures in place, security, metal detectors and such. A hospital, a dormitory, a classroom of community college or university. Premises does not include the parking areas of the places listed above, so you could leave it in your car. Just be careful about that, because people break in cars, people steal cars. If you ever have a firearm stolen, just report it to the police as soon as possible. Under that it says casinos. So casino is listed under premises does not include parking areas listed above, because the state does not want citizens to leave their guns in a car if they go to the casino and park in the structure. As far as employers, you should know if you can or cannot have a gun on work at property. If you don't know, you may want to check with your management. A big question I get asked is, what is a CCW? A CCW stands for Carry Concealed Weapon. In Michigan, a CCW is a felony. So if you get caught carrying your concealed pistol without your CPL, then you get hit with a CCW charge. Just giving you heads up, if you do have a CPL, but you going around with your firearm and you got weed on you, or you smoking weed, you smell like weed, or you got open alcohol, you've been drinking, you smell like alcohol, it's going to be a problem. You're not allowed to carry a firearm under the influence of any controlled substance. So just letting you know, I see a lot of people out here high and drunk with a firearm. And a lot of them don't usually have a CPL and firearms for too long. If you took the time to actually go and get a purchase permit and get you a firearm, take the time to take the CPL class and get the concealed pistol license. If you are from 18 to 20 and you can't get the CPL yet, be patient. In my opinion, don't even open carry. Get the firearm, keep it in the house, have it for home protection. If you got like a job where you do security, then use it for work purposes. But open carrying is a setup, in my opinion. It's gonna get you jammed up in a lot of situations if you don't know the law and you're not disciplined. Let's say you're at a bus stop and you don't have a CPL and you're open carrying, you waiting on the bus. You setting yourself up. As soon as you get on that bus, you concealing. So if you cover it up or whatever, or you open carrying and you step on that bus, you're concealing at that point. So at that point, you can catch a CCW charge. Let's say you don't have your CPL, so all you got is an open carry, holster, and you open carry, and you just really quickly want to run to the store. So you jump into your car and say, I'm about to just run to the store real quick and come right back. If you got that firearm on you inside the car, that real quick run to the store gonna get you a CCW charge. So let's say you don't have your CPL and you open carry, and then you get into your car. So at that point, you cannot have it in the vehicle with you. But you decide to put it in a lockbox, throw it in your back seat, and you put the magazine and ammunition in the glove box. So you still have access to the firearm and you have a car. So if you got pulled over at this point, the officer can hit you with an improper transporting. Also, if you're operating a motor vehicle, you're responsible to know what's inside of that vehicle. Meaning, if you're driving a car and you have passengers, you need to know if one of your passengers are carrying a firearm. Because if they are carrying a firearm illegally and that vehicle gets pulled over, if that person puts that gun under the seat or anywhere in that vehicle and say it's not theirs, then it's yours. As the driver, you're going to be responsible and you're going to catch that case. So it's very important that you pay attention and know who's in your car and what is on them. So there we have it, concealed carry versus open carry. I hope I answered a lot of questions some of y'all may have concerning open carry or concealed carry. If I left some things out, please put it in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace.